It's not a guy who's sitting in a room who's an engineer who goes, no, I've got a better way to do it. You go, well, here's what works, make it look like this. And they did it.
They say to get to know someone, you need to walk a mile in their shoes. Sometimes you have to go considerably further. From active military and veterans to amateur and pro athletes, all of them champions, this series is designed to tell the everyday stories of people who are doing extraordinary things.
SEALs are like the biggest gear geeks on planet Earth. Like, you give us whatever you think is done and we'll break it apart, sew it, change it. SEALs they're notorious for just trying to make things better. I used to have Chuck Taylor All-Stars and I'd spray paint them black, and those are the boots that I'd put extra grommets in them, and that was what we used for over the beach. Because they were light, they didn't hold water. When you're swimming across, the water would drain out. We would take what was out there, it didn't exist in military land, and make it into military land, and we had the freedom to do that. So when Altama came along, they said, hey, how do we build a better shoe? And it's like, well, here's my Chuck Taylors that I modified and did all this stuff. If you just made that, then you'd be way ahead of the power curve. To me, that's the bread and butter of American innovation. It's like, hey, go to the front line, figure out what is needed, and give it to them. Don't give them what you think they need. And that's what they did. And that's what's cool. Like, an operator has got an operator's look to him because he spent the time on his gear. It's every little piece of it is thought through and has multiple purposes. And we don't put it on unless it works. That's special operations in general. And that's not just SEALs, that's Green Berets, that's Rangers. Like, these are the product of decades of innovation by special operations personnel to get a quality product. And that should tell you something right from the beginning.